Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day. And to the Houston Texans released linebacker Jacob Phillips and also another linebacker, Tarique Barnes. Both linebackers have been released after the Houston Texans' fourth and final preseason game. And we see the Houston Texans make their four first roster cuts before they cut the roster down to 90, from 90 to 90 to 53. And the first day after, or the first couple of days after the Texans preseason finale, they have cut four players. We're going to go over two of those players in this video, and they've cut the roster down to 86. So that means there will be more players cut tomorrow. You will see the roster now go from 86 to 53 with four players cut already. We're going to talk about two of them, two linebackers, Jacob Phillips, linebacker, and Jacob Phillips last season he played 2022, 7 games, 4 starts with the Cleveland Browns. He had 1 pass deflected with 2 sacks, 46 tackles. He did not play in the 2023 season due to injury, and that's really the last season he played in 2022. Now, Phillips was pretty solid in the preseason. He had 11 tackles with 1 tackle for loss in 4 games, but I don't think he did enough to make this Texans roster for a linebacker to not even average 4 tackles per game when he was not supposed to make the roster. Look, he was solid. He did some decent things, but with the linebacker depth that this Texans team had, I think you would have had to seen more for him to potentially make this roster. But I will say, with him having a solid preseason where he has 11 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, did some good things, if he gets through the waiver wire, you could see the Texans potentially bring him back to the practice squad. Watch out for that on Wednesday. And then the other guy that was cut was Tarique Barnes, linebacker that the Texans signed out of Illinois after the draft, undrafted free agent. He did not do much in the preseason. In 4 games, he had 3 tackles. He didn't have any tackles in the first 2 games, but then in the final 2 games, he had 3 tackles. But this is a guy who's not playing it that much at all in the preseason. So it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see the first 2 of the 4 roster cuts for the Texans being linebackers. There are a couple of their linebackers that I think you could see get cut, as the Texans will cut the roster down from 86 to 53 and cut a total of 33 more players. So this will get more interesting for the Houston Texans. Let me know your thoughts on these 2 roster cuts for the Houston Texans in the comment section, and peace out.